welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Hi, my name is Kelly, welcome. I have a very rare eye condition called Peter's Anomaly, and if you really want to get to know me and my disability, I have information in the iCards above. Also, I will link it in the down bar so you can understand a little bit more about my disability and my diagnosis of Peter's Anomaly since I was born. Okay, let's jump right into this video. But before I actually do, there is a notification, wow. There's a beautiful red button down below calling your name to join the party, but it's totally up to you. I'm not forcing you to do anything you don't want to just quite yet. You will have time to get addicted to my personality and my face. So let's get right on into this video. This video is primarily going to be about what bothers me about being disabled. Not actually my physical disability, but how people treat me and how people react to me being disabled and how people see me out in public being disabled. So let's get right on into the name calling. Now, I've been called drunk or high, and this happens a lot when I am live on Bigo, and I do go live on Bigo, and some of my Bigo family have followed me on here, so if you are my Bigo family, hi, I love you so much. But I do look really close to the screen, like this close, and I can't really see, so people call me drunk or high, and I'm nor drunk nor high, so I'm just physically disabled. I cannot see, I am blind. So, like literally, I'm not blind, but I am legally blind. And I can't see very well, so I have to look very close to read things, especially like little tiny letters. Like I have glasses, but they don't help very well. So, those are two names. Another name that I absolutely hate and it drives me up the wall is being called Fetty Wap, or Fetty Wap's girlfriend. And I don't like it. I really don't like it, and I'll tell you why. So, Fetty Wap, in my opinion, and if you're his fan, if you're one of his fans, I am totally sorry about what I'm going to call him. He is trash. And not the trendy trash. He is the trash that should have been taken out yesterday. And by that, I mean he's a joke. And he cannot rap very well, and honestly, you're thinking in your head, oh my god, she hates him. I don't hate him. I just don't like his talent. He's very talentless. Like, I don't understand where his talent lies. But people like to say that I am Fetty Wap or Fetty Wap's girlfriend because I have my eye the way it is. And we share, with him and I, we have something in common, but this is the only thing in common that we have. We are not ashamed to show the world what we are and who we are. That's the only thing we share in common. I am not African American. I am not a rapper, nor am I a male. Last time I checked, I'm a female. And if I were a professional rapper, I'd be better than him because I actually have talent and I can sing. I've been singing for 20 years at least. So that's one thing that bothers the heck out of me is people call me Fetty Wap, and honestly, if people do that on this video right now in the comments, you're gonna get blocked. Don't even try me, don't even test me. It happened before, and it's happened numerous times, and I don't like it. I honestly hate it. So please don't do that. One thing that I got yesterday, and it really bothers me, is I was told by someone who wrote a comment, yes, a keyboard warrior, said they think that I have Down syndrome. Now, let me explain how disrespectful that is and how ignorant that sounds. One, I am not diagnosed with Peter's Plus. Peter's Plus syndrome is when you have Peter's Anomaly plus something else, like autism, like Down syndrome, like dwarfism, like anything like that. I do not have Peter's Plus. I strictly have Peter's Anomaly. And that's what I have been diagnosed with since birth. So, next time I get I think you have Down syndrome, I'm going to make clear that I am not, and point to this video that I'm filming currently. Because people are ignorant, and yes, I know people think they're funny, but that is not a funny comment at all. Drives me up the wall how ignorant people think that I am to what they say. Another thing about, let's get off the name calling thing and let's get on how people react to me on social media. One thing that I kind of understand, kind of don't, is the whole pity thing. And by that, I mean, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry that you are the way you are. I'm so sorry, I feel bad for you. And one, yeah, that can be endearing to some people, but I'm not one of those people. I hate pity. Pity is nowhere in my mind at all. I hate it. So please keep your comments like that to yourself. And I know you're meaning the sweetest possible thing in the entire world, but to me, it just sounds ignorant and like you don't really care. Excuse me. Another thing is, it sounds so ignorant and so just non-observant, in my opinion. It's, do you have an eye still? Is your eye still there? Is it underdeveloped? Like, that's, I get that all the time actually, and it's like, no, I still have an eye, it still lives in my face, it still pays rent, like, are you kidding me? Do you not see that I have two eyes? I have literally two eyes still. They're still in my face. They still live in my face. Like, that's not... I would understand if I had a patch, okay? I would understand if I had, a fake eye or a glass eye or whatever, and it looked normal, and this eye didn't. Like, I would understand that completely. But no, I have an eye. It's just very sunken in. And... like, I've had 70 plus surgeries, so I've been through hell and back. I've been through so much that I honestly feel like I don't deserve these comments at all, even though I know it's the internet, and I know they're going to say whatever they want, but in my opinion, it's not worth it to hate on somebody who can't change a single thing about themselves. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't at all. So please, if you see this, smile. Give someone a compliment today. Please be positive to someone, because honestly, it drives me off the wall, and people are so negative, and they want negativity back, or they want pity, or they want sympathy for literally nothing. And it's like, why? Why do you want that? What give and take do you have? What relationship do you have with that person that you're getting the pity from or the sympathy from? Are you just an energy vampire? Or are you, like, honestly, I believe in energies, so honestly, energy vampires work off of me because I'm empathetic, and it makes total sense, but it just drives me off the wall. Another thing about, so let's move on from that. Let's talk about in real life for a second here. So people treat me in real life one of two ways. One, if they're just seeing me passing by or like walking or talking or whatever. Actually, one of three ways, sorry. One, that I'm not disabled enough because I look normal and I act normal and I act normal, or I walk around normal, or I get around normal, and then I'm not disabled enough for their liking or whatever, for their standards, or to be considered disabled, and it drives me up the wall. It really bugs me because I am disabled. Like, I can't drive. I can't do certain things. I have trouble with certain things. I have trouble reading. I have trouble... like, yesterday I was working and I was reading, and I have 40-year-old corneas. I have a 40-year-old cornea in this eye. Like, basically, it's a 40-year-old cornea, but I'm 25, and it's not a donor's, it's my own. So I'm working through cataracts. I was reading on a prep period, and I was reading, and then the next period I had a class, and I was apologizing to them because I couldn't see their faces. I couldn't see anything. And I was like, I'm so sorry, guys. I have like 40-year-old corneas and I'm 25. Like, I can't see anything. And they're like, damn, that really sucks. Like, it wasn't me whining, it was just me explaining to them that I couldn't see their hands while doing roll. And that's what I have to deal with. And, oh, another thing about people online, I'll get to that later. Not disabled enough. Another thing is when people see me walking around or anything, they stare at me. It's not like, oh my god, she's so pretty. It's more or less like, what the hell happened to her face type of stare. And it's like, it's rude and ignorant, and I don't like it. The last one is that they treat me like less than what I am, or less than who I am, and it bothers the hell out of me because they don't expect much from me, and they don't expect basically anything from me. So my entire life I've been proving to people that I can do things, and that I can do a lot of things. It's just I can't drive. That's the only thing that I cannot physically do. The last thing that I forgot to mention while I was talking about internet people is, oh, I don't see your eye. I see you. When in reality, yeah, that's really sweet, but you're coming across ignorant because, let's see here, my eye makes up 70% of my personality. Honestly, if I did not have this condition, I would probably be either extrovert or introvert, either one more so, probably more extrovert because I would be really, really pretty. Without this condition, I wouldn't have the body image issues that I have now, because whenever I look at my face in the mirror, I think, dang, there's a lot of scars that I should fix. And honestly, if I didn't have this condition, I wouldn't be where I am now on social media. I wouldn't be a teacher. I wouldn't be where I am in my career. I probably wouldn't have gone to college. I probably would have been doing something else with my life. I don't know where I would be without my eyes being this way. So I am very, very fortunate and very grateful to have this condition, although it is a curse more so than a gift. It's a curse and a blessing at the same time, but it's more or less a curse, and I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, and it really sucks being disabled, but there's also a lot of pros with it, and that's why I do my one series about being disabled and the pros about it, because people look at it and it's such a con in their eyes, and it normally is, because they're like, oh my god, I couldn't imagine being you. When in reality, they can't. I can't imagine being normal. I can't imagine seeing with both my eyes. So, without this video getting too rambling, too messy, and too confusing for you to follow, which I apologize if it already is, I'm going to sign off. And before I do, there's a beautiful red button down below calling your name to join the party, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I'm not forcing you to do anything you don't want to. So, also, there's a notification bell right next to it. You can hit that and be notified of whenever I upload or post anything on this channel. I love you guys. Stay beautiful and positive, and do something magical.